ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, non-binary pals, and everyone else in between. It is time once again for the Creative Carousel. I am the host and operator of this godforsaken ride, MrLeedles, and last time out, we were joined by Sully, who I think did an admirable enough job, but unfortunately, they were trying to book things like the Attitude Era because most of their shit had run-ins or random stipulations or both. So we have rotated out for someone who might do things a bit differently, and that is one of my friends in AK.
Hello.
Yeah. So the good news, for the first time in the series, I actually have someone who knows enough about TEW to be able to do things mostly themselves.
I, I mean, more or less. Haven't played the game in a while, but I'm ready to hop back on it here. The consortium is me, and you and I are now partners for this.
Yes.
So
For this episode, indeed. Uh we've already gone ahead and set up the show location, all that good stuff. So let's go to the locker room incidents and see what bullshit's happened. Oh boy.
what the hell's he doing here?
You have been approached by two of his friends asking to let Sean Morley hang out backstage.
Let me see. Let me think about this. No.
No. Understandable. Josh Prohibition's passing on tips to selling to his protege Raymond Rowe.
Oh wow, he looks way different back then.
Yep. Regal passing booking tips to Danielson. Finley trained the women. Regal training the men.
God damn it, Mr. Ganasuke.
Mr. Ganosuke brought to Wrestler's Court. Small positive impact. Fucking Matt Striker angle idea.
All right. All
Not
right, Unibrow.
Yeah, not teacher, unibrow. Batista character idea. Matt Hardy character
Okay.
idea. And locker room's complete. All right.
Lots of ideas.
Lots
Lots
of
of
ideas. I'm gonna go check real quick. Are any of them worth it? Not Batista's.
damn.
Oh, that was different. Not Matt Hardy's. Somehow Matt Striker's. What? All right, sure.
Well, I'm glad he has an idea because I sure don't.
Yeah. Anyhow, okay. Let's give you your allotted information here. Do you want to start with the previous show or do you want to start with the titles?
Uh, I think previous shows a bit more important.
All right, so
I
we'll
can
go
figure things out.
B show first, and then the A show.
Okay. Kevin Oates? Oh, okay. All right. I think I know who did that one. I have a sneaking suspicion. God
Yes.
damn it, Wasabi.
And I didn't give up any information voluntarily there. That was all AK's deductive skills. You can't blame me. You can't blame me.
well, well, it's right there on the screen. It's on my notes.
Yeah.
Oh man,
All right.
okay. I took a picture of it, so it's all
Yeah.
cool.
And then your A
I,
show.
s- I see I see Takagi's TV champion. That's nice. Lots going on here. What the?
That third match, I imagine.
No, no, not even the third match. I'm able to.
Oh. What do you
I get that. No, I'm looking. Well, actually, wait. Oh, I was reading the card upside down. Yeah, it would be the third match.
Okay. You were going top to bottom. I was thinking bottom to top.
Yeah.
Yeah, no.
So, yeah, so I was trying to be like, is that like the fifth match down? But yeah, no, it is. Yeah, yeah,
Yeah.
Galloway
Look,
and
you
Super Porky,
you know who booked last
as he
time.
was known. Oh yes, yes, I do. Interesting. Okay, I think I'm good there.
Okay. No, no questions
And
about
that
this.
uh I mean not really. It's
Okay.
all seems pretty apparent.
Yeah.
Yeah, I think we're good.
And your champions.
Let's see. Got yeah, AJ, Cruiserweight, Mick Foley hardcore. That makes sense. Already has had a lot of a couple defenses or I guess reigns.
A couple reigns, no successful defenses.
Yeah, that's what I meant. Okay, sure. Yeah. Interesting. In a good way, in a good
Yeah.
way. And as is this is very interesting here. What the hell?
Super
The
Generation
the
Army.
King's Super Generation Army just are trios champions. All right, bet. Yeah. That was on the show, so I knew that one.
Yep.
As were you, Trish Stratus. Ooh, okay. It's an interesting team. And okay, sure, Gail Kim. All right,
Those are your champions. All right, you have 1 hour to.
congratulations to
Oh,
go.
I will say in terms of roster, the one thing I will note, the GM figure is Paul Heyman. That is that was established on the very first show by me when I booked the pay per view. That is something that has remained consistent throughout these last couple of weeks. Otherwise, I could show you
Okay.
there's tag teams and stables. You don't have to look at them, but they are there as options. Otherwise, we can get on with booking.
Well, I was actually gonna say, yeah, show me the teams real quick.
All right,
Although
there's a lot of
maybe it
teams.
would, I'm, yeah, maybe it's best actually if we do it during the booking because
Okay,
I got some things in mind.
go. All right then.
Uh, let's see. So I'm gonna follow in the steps of. Actually, let's see. Last week started with a town hall. I even though it's a B show, I feel like we should start out with a match. So we're gonna have a match here,
Okay.
and it is going to be a non-title eliminator for the women's tag titles.
Ooh, okay. So Molly and Sarah Del Rey.
Yeah, against, and this is where I'm gonna have to look at some teams to see if we have
So we do have
anyone or if I gotta come up with someone.
we have two women's teams. Ayaka Hamada, Meiko Satomura, and Candice LeRae and Lufisto. Otherwise, this is your babyface women's roster as of now.
Let's see. So Molly Holly and Sarah Del Rey defeated Daphne and Mischief. Yes, Candice LeRae and Lufisto defeated Ayako and Mako. Interesting. Okay, sure, we'll do this. Yeah, we'll have Molly Holly, Sarah Del Rey taking on Aiko and Mako.
All right,
Ayako and Mako, I should say.
sure thing. How long?
Let's see. Let's go. I mean, they're everyone here is pretty low. Well, I don't know. Maybe Molly Holly's got some popularity behind her. I'm assuming everyone else is like unimportant. So
So Ayako and Mako are both unimportant. Sarah Del Rey is unimportant. Molly Holly is recognizable. So,
gotcha. Well, in that case, this match probably shouldn't go too long. I think actually 10 minutes is good because
all
I'm sure
right.
these two. I'm sure all four of these women do some great work together. But it's gonna end with the relative vet of this match, Molly Holly, getting the victory over Satomura via Dirty Tactics,
Okay.
like a roll up or something.
Tainted flash pin. Gotcha. Non-title, as you had said.
And then there's gonna be a follow up right after that because we got ourselves some sore winners here, and the champions are gonna kind of unleash a beatdown on Ayako and Mako, but then we'll get run off by the former champs, Candice LeRae and Lufisto.
Ah, okay. So we'll note, not former champs. All of them were vacant. All titles were vacant
Oh,
before pay-per-view.
okay.
Molly and Sarah were the first champions, but doesn't matter either way. Uh,
Fair. I was just reading what was on like because it listed that they had won the titles on the Genesis pre-show, but
mhm.
I don't know. Maybe I misread something there.
They won the vacant titles by beating those three teams.
Oh, okay. It was a multi-per. Okay, gotcha.
Yes.
Well, you know what? Yeah, we'll still keep it like that because yeah, sure.
Hey, how long you want this to go?
Uh, probably like just 3 minutes.
Makes sense.
Like yeah, that's a good amount of time. That's 15 minutes down. Okay, now what? Let's see. Uh,
And here's where the fun begins with having AK book on his own. As someone who has booked alongside him in the past, when he has to do things on the
look,
fly, it can be pretty
yeah,
fucking
look,
funny.
my gears have to start turning here. Can we look at creative ideas again real quick?
Yeah,
Short
sure.
creative ideas. Oh my god, let's see. I'm having I'm looking at Matt Stryker right there. Like, all right, all right, kid, you have an idea for me? Okay, let's
What?
okay. Here's what we're gonna do. Uh, we're gonna have a segment here,
Okay.
and it's gonna be backstage, and we're gonna have Chris Jericho, and he is still mauling after what happened last week when Eddie Guerrero beat him after cutting off his town hall, and he's just like pacing around, and I don't know Chris Jericho things,
Yeah.
but then all of a sudden in walks Matt Stryker,
Okay.
and Matt Stryker, he's just he's just there, and he says, "Hey, if you have a problem with Eddie Guerrero, let me handle it because because basically he's hired. It's a hired gun type of thing. I was gonna come up with a name there. I can't be asked, but
So
Matt Stryker says he's gonna take care of Eddie Guerrero for Chris Jericho, and Jericho's like, "All right, sure thing, man. I'll keep an eye on that match. See
I'm
how you do."
afraid to burst your bubble here. Um,
Uh oh.
but I do have one thing to show. I'm just gonna put this here and we can come back to it. As of
Okay.
right now, Eddie Guerrero is currently suspended due to steroid usage, courtesy of the person who went before you. So,
Well, okay. We will change it then. Okay. Well, damn. Hang on. So I don't know how I don't know how TW works in this case. Could he still be like featured off camera,
yes,
like just
he can.
being mentioned? Or
Yes,
okay,
he can still be
great.
mentioned.
Okay, so because I don't know, did the previous booker offer an explanation as to why Eddie Guerrero
No,
is suspended and
did
off
you?
TV? No. Okay.
No,
Well,
did you?
here's the
Did you see an explanation as to why? No, because it would have happened after their booking. You are the one who gets to explain this.
well, yeah, that's what we're gonna do. instead of Chris Jericho being upset, he is actually he's on. We're actually no take Matt Striker out for now. We got to build a mystery here.
We gotta build a mystery here. Okay.
Chris Jericho is gonna be he's gonna be on the phone. He's gonna be talking with someone. He's gonna be like, "Hey, great job in dealing with good job in taking care of Eddie for me. You know that idiot did not know it was coming. Hey, yes, I'll have the money for you. Blah blah blah." However, as he's talking on the phone, is Chavo Guerrero Jr. on this roster?
Let's take a look. Just gonna refresh that. No.
Damn. Okay, Eddie's got to have some friend on there. I, do I really want to put Rey Mysterio on the B show though? I know for sure you have to have Ray on here.
We do have Ray on
Nah,
here.
he's a star.
You say that
Who
Jericho
else
is
does Eddie
also a
like?
star, so like,
Oh yeah, but I'm just working off of
yeah, I get you, I get you.
last week.
Do you want to filter by anything specific or
uh I guess yeah, if we could filter by our by our lucha talents, you know, probably mainly
okay?
yeah. Let's go for I assume Mexican for the most part is what they'll all be, you know. Cuz listen, I'm building something here.
Okay,
I'm
yeah.
trying to figure this out. Okay, so let's see who we have. God damn, good roster. Who would be interesting to put into this? And who do I think could cut a
This is why we have the other
decent
filters. You don't just have to
stuff,
do by
decent enough promo? Yeah, no,
okay.
I'm yeah, again,
Yeah.
like yeah, 50 probably at the very least. Oh, that would be funny, but actually, oh, oh, okay, you know what? I got this now. Okay, we're gonna have L.A. Park.
All right.
We're gonna, L.A. Park confronts Chris Jericho, but here's the thing, because in my mind, this is WCW La Parka that we got going here. He doesn't say anything to Chris Jericho. He just has the chair with him, and there's a picture of Eddie Guerrero on it, and he points out the picture, and he points at Jericho, and Jericho's like, "What are you insinuating, Skeleton Man?" And
What
then
are
La
you
Parka is just like,
insinuating, Skeleton Man? Is a fucking phenomenal sentence.
and
I'm not even gonna
then
lie.
and then LA Park does like the "My eyes are on you" thing and walks away, and that will set up your main event for tonight: Chris Jericho versus La Parka. And La Parka, or LA Park, I suppose he's called here, he thinks Chris Jericho has done something nefarious to Eddie Guerrero.
Okay. How long do you want this segment to go?
We could probably get a good. I let's go for 5 for now. If we might cut it down later on, but
Okay.
I mean I know they both have like the star quality to pull it off. So
Okay. He is unimportant, so that will matter in terms of how long they can be on screen. But that's a thing to worry about
yeah,
later.
but I mean Jericho's there. He can carry it,
Yeah.
and it's about time for another match here. Let's go for Let's go for a triple threat,
Okay. Men or
and
women?
we're going to with the guys, with the men, yes. And we're looking at specifically more of the cruiserweight side of the roster for this.
Okay, so 225 is the weight limit on the cruiserweight division. So we'll go with that.
Okay. And actually, wait, quick question. So is
Mhm.
wait, who the fuck is Johnny Creative? Go to that. Hang on. Okay. Oh, that makes sense. That makes sense actually. I
Who did you think it was?
okay. I okay, because like I thought for a second, like I forgot, like this is Creative
Creative Mode
Championship
Championship
Wrestling.
Wrestling.
Yeah, I forgot. So I thought he was just like the gimmick was he was like the booker or something, and I was just like, oh
No,
god,
no.
but no. Okay, what? God damn, what a roster here. So let's filter this down. I
Okay.
need some people who are good at high flying. We're trying to put together an X Division showcase here,
All right, 70
basically.
70.
Okay, so
I'm gonna.
let's put in Dragon Kid.
All
I
right.
like that. Uh, Jason Cross and Ruckus. That sounds fun. I like that.
All right. Yeah. Fucking let's go
Uh,
with this.
we'll
How long?
we'll say 8 minutes because they don't need too much time in order to get this going. It's gonna be high spots. And I was gonna ask before Johnny Creative if even the B show had to have the match aims thing,
No.
but even if not, it's still gonna be high spots.
Yeah, the B show does not. It's just the A show.
Okay, cool. I'll keep that in mind. And the winner of this is going to be let's give it to Ruckus. Let's give
Pinning
Ruckus the
who?
win here. Uh Jason Cross.
I figured as much. Open clean, or is there bullshit involved?
Oh, it's clean. It's a showcase again,
Okay.
showing what this division is all about. So there we go. Halfway there.
Yep. And the gears begin turning again.
Right. Okay, how about this? We're gonna look at the roster again. Can you specifically filter by people who have not debuted yet? Because there's no way everyone here has wrestled.
So
There's too many
I
people.
can't do that because there's no way of knowing. The way I would actually do that is booking analysis, last used. And so
Oh,
there's a
damn, okay.
whole list of people to filter through of who have not been booked. Most of them fall in unimportant. Ignore CMCW Booker.
Uh,
This is the user character. You're not allowed to
yeah.
book him.
But yeah, no, I think we gotta bring some new blood in. So we gotta have wait a second. I see James Mitchell there.
Yeah,
I see Abyss.
yeah,
Okay, we're gonna do a hype segment here. James Mitchell is just gonna be there, and he's gonna be like, "The apocalypse is coming to this company. The end of the world is upon us, and it will be brought by Abyss." Ha 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 ha! His laugh,
yeah.
and then Abyss is just in the back, and he does the cross arms thing. Abyss is coming, and you should be afraid. And it'll be a short one, like 2 minutes tops.
2 minutes tops. You said.
Yeah, yeah. Let's go 2 minutes for now.
Okay.
Then Okay, so three. Okay, I think I got a match for this. We're gonna have another. I mean, maybe two title matches is a bit too much to have on a B show, but screw it. It's another low ranked title, really, or at least I assume it is. I don't really keep track of the prestiges. We're gonna have a women's U.S. title match.
Okay, so Gail Kim is defending.
Actually, there hasn't been a title match yet. I the first one was non-title, so this will be the title match for tonight's show
Yep.
for the B show. And she's gonna take on. Let's look at the heels. See if anyone sticks up. Seeing the beautiful people there. Feel free to just scroll down,
Sure
just
thing.
just gradually. Gail Kim's already faced Kana. That's interesting.
Yes, I believe that was booked by. It was booked on a B show by someone.
Gotcha. Can you go over to Jazz real quick? Not necessarily picking her. I'm just looking at that result there. Could you? Are you allowed to tell me who Gail Kim pinned specifically
No,
in that match to win it?
no.
Damn. Okay.
So, so,
Fair enough.
so the person before you did not book that match. So no, you can ask about anything on the last show.
Oh. Okay. Gotcha. I see. You know what? Let's do this. We're just gonna have another kind of Gail Kim. I mean, I don't know. She beat Kana not too long ago. Bit of an open challenge sort of thing going on. This time she's gonna take on another relative newcomer. She'll take on cheerleader Melissa.
Okay.
'Cause I don't know. That sounds like a cool match.
How long?
We're gonna go. I mean, given you know what? This is gonna be a bit of a short one. It's not exactly a squash, but it gets wrapped up pretty quick. It's gonna be 6 minutes.
Okay. Who wins?
Gail Kim wins, retains the title.
All right. Clean or is there bullshit involved?
No, it's clean.
Okay.
But
Oh,
then,
before you do that, I will note the
oh,
person before you did try setting up a Gail Kim heel turn. It's up to you whether you're actually going to
oh,
do it or not.
well, not I'm not gonna do it on this show. I'll tell you that. I mean,
Okay.
but I'm not saying like cancel it though. It could still be hanging there. It could theoretically still happen with what's about to come next. But
Yeah.
uh, because after Gail Kim wins this match, she's going to be attacked first by Jazz.
Okay.
So Jazz is gonna come in and attack her, but then Victoria comes in and it's a stare down between those two as like the powerhouses of the division, and I assume Yeah, I assume they're both. I assume they're both heels. So yeah, that
Yes.
that works well. It's so okay. So yeah, the way it's gonna go is yeah. First, Gail Kim gets attacked by Jazz. Then Victoria comes out. They have a stare down, and basically during that stare down, Gail Kim is just heading up the ramp with the title in her hand, and basically it's just like, uh-oh, she's in a bad place now because Victoria and Jazz are not done, but they are also preoccupied with each other. So there's intrigue there.
Cool. How long does that go?
Probably in order to get all the beats across. Do you think 2 minutes would be enough, or are we pushing more to the 3-4 minute territory?
That's up to you on this.
Realistically,
I think you've only booked 40 minutes, not counting this, so you still have another 20 to do. So it's up to you how long you think this should go. Like, I don't think there's a wrong answer in regards to how long it would go, unless you're trying to push it like to longer than Gail Kim could be on screen for. Um,
okay, fair. I'm gonna say 3 minutes. That sounds right. It'll be the first part's 1 minute, second part's 2 minutes.
okay.
Yeah, that's right. With TEW, it shows you how much you have to the bare minimum, but I
Yes.
wanna
So
I wanna get up to
17.
60 for sure.
17 minutes is what you're looking at.
Hmm.
Just for this, you always add 5 to whatever this is to hit the exact number.
Okay, so let's have somebody high in importance talk here to help the show rating out. Not that it matters much for B shows, but I usually do that
All right.
anyway. Uh, we're gonna have Mick Foley. Uh, Mick Foley town. Do we have a backstage interviewer actually? Do we have like a
We
JB Jeremy
do
Borash?
actually have a couple. Hold
Yes.
on. Let me
Okay.
let me go look here. So I believe that would be under
Well,
backstage or role
yeah. Show me them.
personalities.
But
So that's all perceptions. Not counting you. This is everyone listed under personality. No, Prazak is on commentary for the B show with Michael Cole. So realistically, you have Borash, you have Scott Hudson. If you want to go that route, there's a couple others here who could serve as that,
yeah,
but
no,
aren't
we
filtered for
we
it.
we need we need JB Jeremy Borash backstage.
All right. So JB alongside Mick Foley then.
Yep. And he is and Jerry Borash is like, yo, Mick Foley, how does it feel to be a hardcore champion? And Mick says, it feels great, and he is he knows due to his experience as a hardcore wrestler how tough it is to hold a title like this, but he is determined to be the first one to record defense with this title, and that means he's going to open it up next week. Anyone who wants to come out and challenge him for the title, he'll take them on, and it's basically a hardcore invitational type of thing. So,
Yeah, gotcha. How long does that go?
he can. I mean, Mick Foley loves to talk. He could probably get a solid like probably 2 minutes out of doing that, just
Okay.
talking. Let's see. Feel like I could probably fit in another match before we have our main event. Or actually,
It'll be 15 minutes left over right now.
yeah, 15 minutes. Actually, you know what? Yeah, this is a good time to have it, I think. Chris Jericho versus LA Park.
All right, so I'm gonna book this ahead of time. So he's already been on screen for 5. He
Oh,
won't
right,
get.
La
Wait,
Parka.
he doesn't get penalized for that? Oh, because he wasn't there for the first part. So actually, 10. would be the perfect amount of time so he doesn't get penalized for being on screen for too long.
Yeah, I think 10 minutes is fine because Jericho is going to win, but it's not going to be clean because during the match, uh, a man. Oh man, you're gonna hate me. It's gonna sound vision as hell, but a man dressed in all black comes out like the Parka. I don't know, like maybe there's like a ref bump or something. The Parka, he's the chairman. After all, he's gonna go for the chair. A masked man takes the chair away from him, and then Jericho hits him in the balls and gets the lion tamer in on him. And yeah, it is Matt Striker.
All
It'll
right.
technically be revealed in post match, but it is Matt Striker.
So I guess the question, because this is his debut, do you want to give him a different gimmick than what he had planned?
Yes,
All
yes, I
right.
do.
What is his gimmick
He
then?
is he is a hired gun. I know that's one of the presets in there,
Yeah, yeah, yeah. What basis?
but let's see. Probably
The only one he
probably
can.
legitimate because I mean I'm probably one of the only people who actually knows slightly who Matt Striker is. He was like an early Ring of Honor guy,
Yep,
and
early
his
Ring of
whole thing
Honor
was just being a
alongside Chad Collier.
yeah, and he was just a tough dude. So yeah, he'll be a hired gun, and Jericho's just right hand man now apparently.
All right. So then I'm assuming the
And
post
then
match is
yeah, post match, they are they are now beating up L.A. Park. Commentators will fill in the gaps for the audience on that's Matt Striker. He was on the phone with Jericho. My God. And then, I mean, yeah, whatever. This is my show. We can have two run-in angles to set up a match for next week if we want to. So we're gonna have Rey Mysterio finally come out. That's when the shoe drops, and he'll actually, you know what? Instead of making the save, he's gonna like kind of be a house of fire and like Hurricane and Matt Striker down, but then Chris Jericho hits him with La Parka's own chair. And then it's Jericho and his bodyguard Matt Striker standing tall. Bodyguard slash hired gun. What does it mean? We'll have to find out. Have to find out on the A show, perhaps, or next week. We'll have to find out.
gotcha. I'm trying to figure out how I would work this in terms of a. I guess he technically would be selling at this point because this is the Jericho lays out way. And then after that would be Jericho and Striker standing tall. He can be under back, or he can be under background player for this. No, put him on work. All right. All right, good enough. How long does this go?
Uh, it's show closer. Quite a lot's going on. We're probably looking at 4 minutes
Okay,
overall.
so 1 minute apiece then.
And then we'll see what time's left and just add to segments because yeah, this is kind of the full idea of the show.
Oh, in that case, then I'm just gonna mark you as victim. So this works. So the only issue is LA
At least
Park
61.
is. So he's at 4, 16, 19 minutes. I believe the maximum would be 15.
Damn. That is quite a lot, I suppose.
You could just ignore it. That's up to you.
You're right. I could just ignore it. It is just the B show after all, and like, yeah, you know what? I don't care.
All right,
This company should value L.A. Park more.
let's
God
start.
damn it.
Let's start the show
So,
then. This got a
oh, okay, good start. Wow,
yeah 49.
I'll take a 49.
This got a 40.
Yeah, makes sense. Cool, good stuff.
62.
L.A. Park underperformed. Don't worry, man. You're getting there.
You're
You're
gonna
getting
get
there.
over.
We have a lot more of you to go.
37.
Ooh,
Uh,
yeah. Crowd doesn't like it. I
Jason
don't care.
Crossway, good, very good rating, no notes.
Awesome.
Ruckus, poor rating, no notes.
Mm.
And Jack and Kid,
Dragon Kid had the
20.
highest in ring.
Yep. No other notes there.
Yeah.
Uh, large charisma penalty sucks, but that's made up for with Mitchell. Don't turn him
Got
face.
James Mitchell.
Losses hurt momentum more, but he gets a boost to psych during matches and a large
Oh,
boost to menace during angles. Gotcha.
and he's not wrestling either, so.
Nah, it doesn't matter much. That got a 50.
Oh, okay.
They have
Nice.
great chemistry as opponents.
Very cool.
Very good rating, no notes. This got a 60.
I got a 60. Gil Kim in a bad spot. Yep, there we go.
This got rating capped.
Cheap pop.
Yep. 74.
Yo! Let's go. Let's go.
Don't have him lose to comedy or gimmicky cartoonish, but it got a great rating.
Okay, cool. There you go. Good job, Matt Stryker. Let's see how your angle does. You know, the one you had such a big idea for. 61. Not bad.
Yeah. Oh, you didn't. Oh, shit. I didn't put the angle idea on there. Whoops. You did not tell me to put that on there.
Oh, I thought that was a given, but oh well.
66. LA Park was used too much.
That's what you think. That's what you think.
All right, booking team meeting. I always just handle this part because it is easier that way.
That's fair. I know the deal. Creative finishes.
Yep.
Which, I mean, I didn't think it was going to be worth bringing them out for the B show, but now that we're at the main show, I'll look at those. Whoa! Whoa.
And that's
What
it.
the hell, Randy? What the hell? All right, it's time for creativity. I see what you did there
Mm-hmm.
with the T and the V. Okay. Whatever show theme there is playing right now. I don't even know if there is one.
You got 2 hours to book.
I know. My brain is kind of defaulting to just the beautiful people. I don't know why.
Fair play.
Okay, so unfortunately, as was the style at the time, I think we have to start off tonight with a Triple H town hall.
All right. Well, in that case, I will let it be known here.
Yes.
We have Evolution.
I was going to ask about the
Trips,
stables.
Orton, and Batista. There's no Ric Flair because I didn't hire Ric Flair.
And let me look at the others because
Sure.
I saw the.
So we have.
Well, okay. The NWO's not here, but I see the click.
Yeah. So we have Black, which is Chono, Shibata, Shinya Makabe or Togi Makabe, and Tamaki Hanma.
Ooh, that's fun.
Blood Generation, because the fucking course.
Oh, that's really fun.
The Full Blooded Italians.
Oh shit, with Frankie the Mobster.
Yeah. Los Brazos.
Of course.
Super Generation Army. The Beautiful People.
Oh, with Winter. I was wondering why she was there.
So, someone booked Winter to interfere in one of their matches, so it just
Uh,
kind of went well. I guess she's with them now.
Honestly based. I'm glad there's someone else who remembers Winter besides myself.
Fair play. The Embassy,
Oh
which
shoot. Wow.
has not debuted yet, so they're just kind of around.
The Jonathan Coachman brand.
Yeah. Someone set this up so Coachman would have something to do, and then they haven't been booked since. And then there's the
Gotcha.
Click.
Okay, so that's why Billy Gunn had an NWO logo. You don't understand how much that was
How much
concerning
that
me.
confused you?
No, not confused, concerned, because I've
Hmm.
it's not the first time I've seen that. And then okay, it's got some X Factor in there too. That's interesting.
Yeah, just the rest of the fucking Click. It's just a subgroup.
That's cool. I like that. Okay, but yeah, we are gonna have uh
Triple
yeah,
H,
Triple
Orton, and
H with
Batista.
Orton and Batista, and he is going to
Just gotta put all these in the way they should be in, and
yes, and he's gonna be just saying, yeah, look at me, look at Batista, look at Randy Orton. He's the United States champion. That's so cool, right? And then however, at that moment, that's when Shawn Michaels comes out.
oh
And
shit, we're actually booking the world champ for once.
he hasn't been booked yet.
No, no, he hasn't been
Okay.
booked since he won the
Wow.
belt.
Well, I'm booking him, I guess.
Yeah.
Yeah, Sean's well actually because Triple H is gonna like, kind of throw shade at Sean during that, and then Sean's gonna be like, Triple H, you're doing all the talking, but it's been Orton who's been actually doing things each week here on Creative TV. So what have you done lately, Hunter? And uh, and then basically Triple H is gonna get really upset by that and is like, what Randy Orton's been doing. He's been the best damn United States champion the sport has ever seen. You can put him against anyone, and he will beat them because he is because I'm the one who guided him to the top. Blah blah blah. And then Sean's like, "Oh, he can beat anyone, huh? Well, what if I gave him an opponent?" And then Randy Orton's like, "Wait, hang on. Wait a second, bro. What?" And then Triple H's like, "You're on. Whoever you send against Orton, we're ready for it." So basically, Randy Orton's been he's been forced into another United States Championship match thanks to Triple H's ego and Sean prodding at Triple H.
Gotcha.
And there'll be another follow up to this that comes up later.
All right. How long does this go?
Uh, I think 5 minutes sounds good.
5 minutes total? All right.
If it, yeah. I mean, I think that's really all the time that's needed. If it were WWE, it'd be more like 10, but nah, that's too long. I think 5 works.
Yep.
All right. And then we're gonna have our first match of the night, and we go from a WWE style opening to AEW because we're gonna have a trios title match.
Oh, okay. The trios titles are being booked. This is Kobashi, Misawa, and Jun Akiyama. Who are they going up against?
Excellent question. So, can I look at the stables again?
Sure thing. You can always make your own, by the way. You do not have to just go off of these.
Well, that is true, yeah. But then I have to like kind of think about that. We're the because I mean I know technically I know we go off of last week, but it said Black already had a title shot in the past, so
Yep.
I don't know. They probably need some reestablishing, but that could be for some other time. Let's have actually. You know what? No, I changed my mind all of a sudden because we will have a trios match, but it's going to be later because I have a idea on how to set it up.
Okay.
But to actually kick us off, you know what? We're gonna have no, I start off the last show for a women's match. I want to mix it up a little bit. Let's go for a cruiser. Yeah, a cruiserweight title match. Screw it. Why not?
All right. So Styles defending against.
Yes. Styles against. Styles is
NBC.
recognizable. And yeah, I'm gonna steer away from unimportance for this. Let's see who we got who could.
Oh, let me take off the 70-70 then.
Oh, okay. Not a huge pull to work with, but
Oh, I'm on faces only. That would probably help.
okay. That's a bit better. Stevie Richards as a cruiserweight. That's crazy.
He is, I think, exactly 220. Oh, he's 220. Yeah, it's 225 and below, because that was the WCW weight limit.
Okay. We're gonna go with oh my Rob Conway counting as 1-2 is also crazy.
He is 220.
We might get to him later, but anyway, we're, we're gonna have AJ Styles take on. We're gonna have him take on Little Guido,
Okay. Yeah, that sounds
who's gonna
fine.
have the full blooded Italians out with him.
All right, so he has in total Big Vito, Frankie
Uh,
the
yeah.
Monster, Tracy
Well, maybe
Smothers,
not. Maybe not
and
all of
Tony.
them.
Yeah, you said.
I know I said all, but like I don't know. I was thinking more like
Then who do you
well, I
want
don't know. You
not
know
an
what? They're
inside?
they're they're a mafia. They can all be out there, sure.
Okay. Who wins?
AJ is going to win because of botched interference from the associate of this mob in my mind, Frankie the mobster.
Okay. Gotcha. I'm gonna very quickly compare here just to take a look if we can do anything. No, because their psych is not good enough. Okay, then this is
Ah,
perfect. This is fine as
gotcha.
is. How long do you want the match to go?
Well, let's see. It could probably go 12 minutes.
Sure thing.
Yeah, yeah, let's go for 12, sure. Actually, let's cut it down. Let's cut it down to 10 just cuz I won't.
All right, 10 minutes it is.
Yeah, yeah, we'll go for that and then we're going to have a actually no, we'll save that for later on because we're going to actually cut backstage and there's going to be a an
Hmm.
But okay, I'm trying to think of how of what to go for next here. Okay, yeah, we're gonna be yeah back. We're gonna be backstage in Paul Heyman's office,
All right.
and
This one down.
and basically Evolution is going to I should it be actually you know what? No,
Not
we're
evolution.
gonna have the Dudley Boys back in Paul with Paul Heyman's office, and they are upset about last week because I'm gonna assume when Hall and Nash beat them, they probably did some chicanery to do it. You know, it's
There
the
was
freak.
6 pack interference.
Okay, cool. So yeah, the Dudleys are not happy about that, and they want X Factor. So basically, Paul Heyman's gonna say, okay, you know what, you will get X Factor, but if you're yeah, yeah, he's gonna say, yeah, you're gonna get X Factor tonight. It's going to be a insert city. This show's taking place in
It's
Street Fight.
it's an Anaheim street fight.
But the one thing I can't guarantee, Dudley Boys, is who they're gonna send out because it's always the three of them. I don't know which two. And then Bubba Ray's gonna be like, we don't give a damn, Paul. It can be all three of them. We'll take them on. And so yeah, that's set up. X Factor versus the Dudleys
All
in
right.
a Anaheim street fight.
All right. How long does this go?
uh, we'll say 3 minutes.
1 minute apiece. Gotcha.
Okay, and so we go from that to can I actually, you know what? Yeah, we're gonna go to a backstage segment, and Shawn Michaels is gonna be backstage, just kind of smiling to himself at what he just pulled. But then he's gonna be approached by Rob Van Dam, and Rob Van Dam's just gonna be like, "Yo, dude, I saw that you're looking for someone to take out Randy Orton. Well, you can have me take care of that, you know." But then John Cena walks up, and it feels a lot like SVR 06 because John Cena is just like, "Hey, listen, I'm Rob Van Dam. You think you're flying high right now? Get it? Because he's on
Yeah.
weed. Well, I also got a good win last week. I took down that Frenchman in a ladder match. And you know what, Sean? I think you need some ruthless aggression if you want someone who can take the fight to Evolution. But then Drew Galloway then arrives, and he's just basically like, "You two have had enough shine. It's my time now, and I want more than just I I want better competition here." And so, Sean, if you know what's good for you, you're gonna you should give me the chance against Orton, unless you want the Scottish psychopath focused in on you. And then Sean just shrugs it all off and is like, "Hey, listen, I'll keep in touch with you guys. I got my own plans, but if you three want to sell something, that is on you." And it's gonna end with a three-way stare between Rob Van Dam, John Cena, and Drew Galloway.
Gotcha.
Okay, Drew is unimportant. I guess that makes sense for this time, but yeah,
Yeah.
we'll stick to it. And it's gonna be like probably another 3 minute segment. Well, actually, no, not 3 minutes when it's with that much going on. It's probably gonna be just five.
Yep.
Yeah, U.S. title building segment.
Let me get all these marked as generic real quick. Cool.
Okay. Uh, so probably should have a match here. We've just had two backstage segments. We're gonna have
It's up to you.
yeah, I know. I could do a lot of segments if I wanted, but in fact I might actually.
You might just
But
do another segment.
uh, yeah, you know what? Sure, because technically it's a different kind of segment.
Uh huh.
So it's gonna be we're gonna be back with JB Jeremy Borash,
All
but
right.
this time he's going to be with Lita.
Ah, okay.
And Lita's going to talk about, Trish thinks she's the champ. Well, I'm her biggest rival. I'm the one who has her number. And once we finally face off, there'll be no excuses. But then in walks in the beautiful people.
Oh, oh my! This actually is
Yeah,
interesting.
they're gonna come in and basically uh I don't know who the better talker of the two is between Angelina Love or Velvet Sky, but
Angelina has 66 charisma, 40 mic, 38 acting. Velvet Sky has 70 charisma, 55 mic,
well,
60 acting. Winter has 56 charisma, 51 mic, 50 acting.
we're gonna go with Velvet Sky because yeah, she's gonna walk in and be like, "Listen, listen, Lita, someone as ugly as you should not be challenging for a title," because that was their whole shtick, the beautiful people.
Yeah, of course.
And yeah, Trish is a woman we actually admire and respect, unlike you. And if you don't like that, maybe you should go off and break your neck on another show or something. I don't know, just something mean like that.
Yeah.
And then Lita just kind of like, "Oh, is that really what you think?" And then she slaps Velvet Sky in the face and just says, "I'll see you in the ring." Walks off, and Angelina Love is consoling Velvet like, "Ah, how dare she do that to your face?" And Winter, I mean, she's a bit of a weirdo. She's just kind of just standing there, looking mysterious.
Of course.
While yeah, so that's a match that's been set up now. Lita versus Velvet Sky, because why not?
Gotcha. How long does this go?
Let's give it let's say 3 minutes for this as well. Just
Gotcha.
yeah, lots of unimportant, lots of yeah, because the beautiful people are all unimportant, but Lita can probably carry it for that amount of time.
Mhm. Hopefully this doesn't pick up on the mic too much, but I currently have a very needy cat who's wanting attention despite the fact I'm recording.
Peanut moment. Let's go.
Live on recording.
Who do you want me to book, Peanut? Let me know.
Right now he just wants me to probably clean up the fucking matted fur he piles around his neck.
Well, we are going to head back into the ring and have ourselves. You know what? Yeah, this would be when the trios match happens, but there's gonna be a quick interlude before it starts. So I don't know how to best like set it up in the game. But basically, the Super Generation Army are gonna be already in the ring, making their entrance, waiting for their challengers,
Yep.
I suppose. And then out comes Jonathan Coachman.
Oh lord, he's found more people.
Yeah, Jonathan Coachman's just gonna be like, "Do you fans really think this is entertainment? These three don't know about entertainment. All they do is, they beat people up. They're extra tough, but I know what real entertainment is all about. So I've decided to give three men a chance to prove themselves against the Super Generation Army. And if they win, they will become new members of the Jonathan Coachman brand." And he signals behind him, and out steps out Rob Conway. And I need to figure out two other people I really want for this.
I love how you just had Rob Conway in mind. That's the only person. You were like, I'm getting
Oh,
Rob Conway on
yeah.
this fucking show.
Rob Conway, and then
I'm assuming you want two
I want
heels.
yeah, two heels, recognizable. Uh, let's see. Oh, Mark Jindrak could be a good fit for this. I like that.
There's a perfect fit right there. Do you want his tag partner?
Oh, would it
It's
be
not Garrison Cade. Do you want me?
not Garrison
Maybe
Kidd?
maybe if I show you the tag, you'll
Yeah, sure. Oh, Chris Masters. Oh, you know what? Yeah, that actually works well. Yeah, sure.
All right.
So yeah, Rob Conway, Chris Masters, and Mark Jindrak are gonna come out here.
All right.
And but they're not like full on members yet. This is just Coachman
Yeah, potential clients.
seemingly trying to recruit people. Yeah, exactly. And he has set his sights on against the Super Generation Army, and we're gonna see how that goes here. It will not go well.
Gotcha. How long does this segment go?
It's supposed to be kind of quick, kind of a pre-interlude for the match. So let's try, yeah, 3 minutes, just 3 minutes,
Okay, and then the trios now.
and then the match happens.
So, Kenta Kobashi, that's wrong Kenta, Mitsu Harumisawa, Jun Akiyama versus
Chris
Rob
Masters,
Conway
Mark
and the
Chance,
Reflections of
and
Perfection.
Rob Conway.
Yeah, this is gonna be like 8 minutes, and it's just gonna be,
Is it
for the most part, the Super Generation Army kicking their asses.
all right? Who wins?
We're gonna have Kobashi, and he's going to pin. You know what? Listen, you're gonna be shocked here. I'm gonna have him pin Rob Conway actually with the burning lariat.
You know what? Sure, clean pin. I imagine.
Yeah, and I mean, there might be. Well, I don't know if it needs to be recorded unless he complains about it, but I doubt he will. But I am picturing there is like Mark Jindrak does have a hot tag moment, which kind of unsettles the Super Generation Army, but then Masawa
You
probably
want to
shuts that
keep
down.
Mark Jindrak
So
strong. Gotcha.
yeah, because he's a monster, you know. So he can have a moment to shine there before the finish. And yeah, we're gonna get away from that
Actually, hold
crazy
on. It
scene.
wouldn't be keep strong. I forgot to actually use the wrong note here. Keep strong wouldn't be it. It would actually be protect because you're wanting him to look good.
Yeah, no, I'm just picturing that in my mind. He could have a fun sequence
All
before
right,
the rest of it
Mark
happens.
Jindrak is protected. Then make Jindrak look good.
Okay, now we're gonna have another backstage segment,
Mm-hmm.
and this time it's going to be Hall and Nash who are giving a rousing a rousing pep talk to X Factor in the back, telling them to take it to the Dudley Boys here tonight, and I'm sure they would say a lot of funny things during that segment.
Yeah. Okay. How long does this go?
Uh, I keep I keep saying 3 minutes for segments. This is gonna be another 3 minute one,
Gotcha.
just for all the back and forth and shenanigans involved. And then let's see. Okay, you know what? Yeah, here we're actually gonna head back to the ring. We're gonna have a match, and it's going to be Mick Foley's hardcore invitational type of
Oh
thing.
shit. Okay. How how do you want to do this then? We have a lot of stipulations depending on number of people.
Okay. Uh, I don't know. Is there just like a scramble type of thing, or
Uh, there. So, do you want championship scramble or do you want like because there is a five-way scramble?
uh,
It also goes up to six, I believe.
we could probably stick to five. Probably it doesn't have to be super big.
All right, hardcore title on the line. Foley. This is still filtering by. What is it filtering by? Oh, cruiserweights. That would do it. Foley. Right. Who else is in this?
Let's see. Who's good at hardcore matches?
Who has
And I'm
said
gonna try to be a bit more varied than previous matches. Okay, so let's put in let's get Jeff Hardy in this.
okay?
We're also gonna have PCO.
Pierre Carl Oulet. Gotcha.
Uh, Who the hell is Dustin Lee? I'm not picking him, but I just don't know who that is. I just wanted to look at his face, see if that rings any bells. Oh, he's one of the Naptown Dragons. Okay. Yeah, not him. Not him, but we'll put in Abdullah Kobayashi. How about that?
Abdullah Kobayashi. Okay. One more.
And then to balance it out, uh, Mick Foley's good old friend Terry Funk.
Terry. All right. Fucking.
So basically, this is gonna be you have PCO and Abdullah Kobayashi just brawling. You have Funk and Foley doing spots. Then Jeff Hardy occasionally interrupts it all by just crazy ass dives and stuff. It could probably go
You had 5 to
and
this.
and we're gonna
So these two
okay 5 at least.
were both unimportant. So 15 would be their
True.
maximum.
Yeah, it doesn't have to go longer than 15 at all. I was thinking maybe it could go
Well, no, I'm saying you're adding
maybe a
5 to
bit
this, so
longer.
a 10-minute match would be the maximum before these
Oh.
get docked.
That 10 might be enough. I think actually, I don't want it to be too long.
All right.
Yeah, hardcore. Mick Foley is going to retain.
Okay. How many falls does he get?
He's gonna get
We'll presume
so
this
it's
is
championship.
this is one fall over whoever the next leading is, because it's Iron Survivor rules.
Okay, cool. So yeah, he's gonna get one fall at the end, and basically it's gonna go. Everyone's brawling. I picture maybe Jeff Hardy first. Actually, yeah. You know what? Yeah, we'll have Jeff Hardy get a pin over PCO, just Swanton Bomb, and then Terry Funk is able to outsmart Jeff Hardy, but then Mick Foley outsmarts Terry Funk at the very end, and then that's how Foley wins.
Gotcha. So in that case, we'll have effectively 2 falls, because you'd have to have. Oops. That's fine. Okay.
Okay.
That brings you halfway.
And then
through
in the
show.
aftermath, okay, halfway through, you know what? Yeah, there is going to be an aftermath to this, though. And basically, Foley stands with the title. He seems happy about it. You know, he's just pulled the fence off in a crazy match. The lights go out, and when they come back on, there's Abyss, and Abyss just black hole slams Mick Foley, and oh god, Mick Foley has a lot to worry about now. It's because now Abyss has arrived, and everyone else is taken out of the equation. So yeah, he's just gonna lay out Mick Foley at the end. And Sinister Minister is cackling somewhere.
Right. How long does this segment go?
2 minutes. It's just really a shock and awe type of thing, you know?
Gotcha.
Okay, and then after that shocker, we're in the back once again, but this time it's going to be Triple H and Randy Orton who are kind of bickering, and Batista's just kind of watching them both, and like Randy Orton's like, why'd you send me out like that? Triple H's like, listen, I told you if you're the United States champion, you gotta prove yourself. Are you afraid? And Randy Orton's like, no, I'm not afraid. All right, I'll deal with whoever Sean has. But before they can say much more, we'll have, you know what? We're gonna have we can have JB Jeremy Borash make 2 appearances on the night. This time it's not as interviewer, but as a messenger, and he tells actually because like he's going to inform Randy Orton that his match is coming up, and then Randy Orton's gonna be like, okay, who am I facing? And then Jeremy Borash is gonna be like, I can't tell you that, Orton. I can't tell you that, Randy. And then Orton just kind of just like brushes him off and is just like, all right, then what the hell are you doing here? And he storms off. And Triple H and Batista just kind of look at each other at the end, and Triple H is like, look, Batista, I know he can do it. And Batista just glares at him.
Okay, how long does this go?
Uh, did somebody say 3 minutes? I don't know. I just think that's a good amount of time. I don't know. I like it.
Makes sense.
Magic
makes
number.
sense.
And actually, after that, we're gonna go to the commentary table, like just kind of Raw style,
All right.
and they're gonna kind of tell us the main event of the show because I can't really think of a better way to set it up because Triple H and Batista are gonna be in action later on. They're gonna be taking on Shawn Michaels and the Icon Sting in a tag match. So,
Oh shit.
and that probably got mentioned a bit during the opening segment, just kind of retconning that in, but yeah.
All right. How long does that go?
It's a quick thing. It can just be 1 minute, really. That's
Gotcha.
usually what I do for those types of things. Because then after they say that, that's when Randy Orton comes out.
U.S. title.
Yep, U.S. title match, and who's the mystery opponent gonna be? Well, I just gotta look through the roster real quick because there's a specific type of person I'm looking
Do you
for.
want face or heel?
Face preferably. I mean,
Anything specific to search by?
uh, high intimidation, I guess, or menace, I guess. I want some big lads. Okay, so you don't have Kane. For some reason, Kane was who I was having in
Oh
mind,
no,
but
we do.
this could
He's
still
just
work.
a heel.
Oh, as a you know what? No, you can still have it be Kane. Actually, I like it. I like it being Kane.
All right.
He doesn't necessarily have to be a. Well, actually, the aftermath of this might make him a face. So yeah, Kane comes out. Randy Orton's like, "What the hell? I have to take on Kane? Oh no!" And then yeah, the match happens, and
Well, I guess the question is then, do you want Kane to be turning face?
yeah, we will have Kane on a face turn path basically.
All right. Just to be sure. Oh yeah, he's fine. All right. How long's the match go?
It's gonna go. We could probably give it a decent bit of time. Given these two, let's say 12 minutes.
Mm-hmm.
And basically, Reynolds trying everything he can on Kane, but it's not going well. So he's gonna get himself intentionally disqualified. Just kick Kane in the balls or something, and
Okay.
then he's gonna run up the ramp, and Kane's gonna be chasing after him. And this is gonna be followed up on later. Trust me on that. Depending on the time. I know we're over halfway through.
How long does this go?
For the post match, probably just 2 minutes.
Okay.
And then we're gonna have we're gonna have a backstage segment. It's going to be Chris Jericho. We're following up on this from the B show, and he's gonna have Matt Stryker with him, and he's basically just gonna be like, kind of explain himself a little bit, like, listen, this company should be revolving around me, not not people like Eddie Guerrero who dropped the ball. And I believe I am the true. Uh, I believe that I am the Ayatollah of rock and rolla, and I can I can definitely I can definitely do a better job of representing this company than what La Parka or Rey Mysterio can do. So if they have a problem with that, why don't they take it up with me and my big man Matt Stryker here next week? Just trash talking.
Sure thing. How long does that go?
We're gonna say 2 minutes.
All right, 35 more minutes to hit the 2-hour mark.
35 more minutes, and I have,
Two more
let's
matches
see,
to do.
two more match aims, and basically 3 matches set up to do. I think we can make it all work. Uh, okay, so we're going to start with. Well, actually, we're gonna cut backstage because Kane is found laid out,
All right.
and that's all it is at the moment. He is just found laid out, and who did that? Because I mean, obviously the suspicion right now is Evolution, but they have their own match to think about. So would they go after Kane? And
Gotcha. How long does this part go?
we're gonna say just a minute. He's just found, and everyone's wondering what the hell happened and who could have done this. Dun dun dun.
All right. Next up.
And now Lita versus Velvet Sky.
Yep. I'm
And
just going to do this a favor.
make,
And...
there you go. Yeah. Hey, well, does that count towards match aims? By the
Yes.
way,
Yes, it does.
like. Oh, okay, that works well enough. And you can also add, just for flavor, Trish Stratus is actually going to be on commentary watching this.
So Trish is on comm. Let me put that to the staff.
Not sure how good she is at it, but
So the way it'll work.
okay, she's not good at all.
No, the way
But
it'll work is if a wrestler has 0 in play-by-play or color, it takes from, I believe it's their charisma or their microphone stat. It's one of the two, but it takes from that basically to extrapolate a value for what they would be good at commentary. That's why in games, if you ever tell someone
Okay.
to become a color commentator or play-by-play, usually color com for retired wrestlers, if you have someone who has like 80 plus charisma and they go to color, they will start in like the 70s because it automatically assumes if you're good at talking on the mic, you're going to be good on commentary. It's a weird thing with TEW because that's not necessarily true all the time, but you know. So basically, Trish will be
That's
fine.
just how it goes. Okay, that's good. And yeah, I do want that to happen. Lita is going to win this.
Okay. Considering eye candy can go as long or up to, I believe, 10 minutes. How long do you want this to go?
Uh less than 10. I think it should be like 8 minutes.
Gotcha.
Not much of a difference, but you know. So yeah, there we go. And since we're so tight on time, I'm not sure if we should even include it, but yeah, there will be that Lita's staring at Trish in the ring, and Trish holds up the belt. You know, that whole 9 yards.
Mm-hmm. All right. I'll just put it as 1 minute. I'm imagining it does not need to be long.
Yeah, there we go.
Okay. 23 minutes left. 2 more
And then
matches to book
okay, gotcha.
based on what you have set up already.
That case. Let's see. How do I want to really do this? So we got. Okay, we're gonna do actually just a quick little promo here,
Mm-hmm.
and it's going to be from Sting since he got mentioned being in the main event, so he should probably say something, and he will say something. You know, he has Sean's back, and he knows Evolution are trying to control the company. He doesn't know what happened to Kane, but he knows that a man like Triple H tried had something to do with it, and he's going to be doing his own investigation. But first, it's about tonight, and it's about Showtime.
Gotcha. How long does this go?
Uh, he could probably do a neat little 2 minute promo.
All right.
And now it's time for a 2-on-3 street fight, if that's even possible to set up.
I can make one.
Okay, cool. And it will be, yes, the Dudleys versus X Factor. And it's going to be like either a wild brawl or car crash, depending on which will
We
go over
shall
better.
see. I'm just gonna add weapons, and I think that's so. No count out, no DQ, no time limit, no stoppage. Must be at least low. That's fine. Name value, technically yes, not a default, not a basic. Everything else is okay. So it is the Dudley Boys versus Albert, Six Pac, and Justin Credible. 63, 53. You want to know what might actually work for this? Mayhem.
Okay. There we go.
How long do you want this to go?
Let's try. We are kind of cutting it close. We could probably cut some other things from the show for the main event's sake. Let's go 12 minutes. That sounds about right for this.
I will note, Credible is unimportant.
Oh, okay.
You can obviously ignore it, but he's been.
Could you like maybe actually let's play around with it a bit. Could you actually make it just a 2-on-2, but then have them be at ringside, quote unquote, and would that skirt around it?
I believe I could.
Because yeah, that's pretty much what it is. Like, basically, it is 2-on-2, but you know, the third guy is going to be interfering anyway. So
Yeah, I believe I can do that.
and just to sell it a bit better, maybe specify he takes like a stump bump and gets put through a table.
I can't do that, unfortunately, because he's not actually a
Oh,
member of the
okay.
match.
Okay, never mind then. It's all good. But definitely, yeah, we'll just keep it normal then. Just 2-on-2. Credible involves himself, but it doesn't change the fact that the Dudleys are able to score the win and put 6 through a table and get some payback for how the how it went for them last week. So there you go. Good times had by all.
All right, and then it'll be 7 minutes left until you hit 2 hours. You can go 5 minutes over, so you're at upwards of 12 minutes left on show.
Okay. Because I do want to go back to one thing that happened tonight before we go to the main event. It's going to be just Jonathan Coachman, and he's upset. He's with Johnny Creative, and he's just like, I can't believe it. How could those guys from Japan beat my men? And he's all upset about it. But then in walks another budding manager here in Creative, Prince Nana with Jimmy Rave. And Nana's just like, listen, Coachman, I respect you, and I am looking for an investor to bring my wealth into this company from my, you know, I, from my Ganon trust or whatever. And so maybe we can hit a deal, and maybe I can help you get one over on the Super Generation Army. And Coachman's just like, uh, and then like Prince Nana, and then like Coachman's kind of unsure, and Prince Nana's like, tell you what, me and Jimmy Rave, we will we'll take you and Johnny Creative out to dinner. We'll discuss it at the finest club, blah blah blah. And yeah, there you go. There's something being put on the table here. Cause honestly, I'll be real. We'll have to see if others even react to this at all, but I
Yeah,
think it would make sense to actually kind of combine the two budding stables into one. See how that goes.
we shall see. How long is this set to go?
It can be short. It can be like one not two. You know what? We're gonna do another 3-minute one for the road. There we go.
Gotcha.
And now our main event: Shawn Michaels and Sting versus Triple H and Batista.
Who wins? If anybody, because it could be a sports entertainment finish.
Yeah. Uh, if we, I don't know. I'd only want to do a finish like that if I had a reason. I can't really think of a good reason. So we're actually gonna have a sort of shock moment happen here where Batista ends up getting a pin over Shawn Michaels
Oh
with like the
shit!
Batista bomb out of nowhere. Yeah. And there's like basically just kind of like an out of control brawl between the two teams. So the argument can be made that Shawn did not see it coming, but it still happens. The
Still
world champions taking
technically,
a fall, but once again, while one of Triple H's understudies has done the dirty work for him. So what does this mean?
all right. How long would
And
you
yeah, that'll
want
be
this to go? And then we'll see if we have to cut time.
uh. So how much time is left right now? Like 7 minutes or so?
So this would be 9 minutes.
Yeah, no, I feel like it's a match that has to. it feels like a 12-minute match, and we'll just have to try to determine
Shawn
where things get cut out.
I
And
will protect and see if he still complains. Okay, then it doesn't matter. You're just gonna be cut strong, and that's all you're getting.
okay,
You have to cut 5 minutes.
okay, that's not too bad. Maybe we can cut a bit from the scramble and the 6-person tag.
The scramble is at its minimum. You cannot cut time from that.
Okay, well, never mind. That can stay good. This though,
The minimum is 5.
honestly, just bring it down to 6.
Okay? You still have
And
3 more minutes to cut.
okay, let's see. Uh, maybe maybe cut 2 from Guido and Styles, since that's kind of more of just like a quick little showcase.
1 more minute to cut.
And one more minute. One more minute. Let's cut one from the opening promo. Wait, actually, I don't know if we can. I think everything. Actually, we can. Yeah, yeah. Make that 2 minutes there. That works.
And that
There we go.
means you just need nothing because it's just bitching about Shawn. Let's go on with the show.
Okay.
79.
Yeah, that makes sense.
62.
Interesting.
Styles really off his game, so not
Yeah, you wouldn't think AJ'd be the one off his game, but
it happens.
still worked out fine.
66.
That's good.
77.
All right, we'll take that.
52.
Like 52s as well, given what it was.
45.
Yeah, that makes sense.
61.
That's really good for how short that was. Yeah, well,
Kobashi pins Conway with a burning lariat.
as it should be. I mean, hey, Conway has now been in the ring with Kenta Kobashi. What more do you want? I'm shocked at the amount of difference between Akiyama and Masawa and Kobashi in performance. Like,
So Kobashi has Midas
he's kind of
touch,
middle of the
first
pack.
off.
Makes sense. And in amazing form.
Yeah. No, but that is what it means from Midas touch. That is the way you tell Midas touch when you're not looking at dirt sheet, is the benefit from being in amazing form. Akiyama's also unimportant.
Gotcha.
So pop, like, it's not 100% perf over pop. So there's going to be some
Yeah,
pop
that's true.
due to his popularity.
Gotcha. Okay, 52. Holy, 72?
Yeah. Don't have Kobayashi lose to comedy. Also poor rating. Holy shit, PCO.
He's marketable.
Very marketable. Losses hurt momentum. Large boost to charisma. Small penalty to star quality. No comedy matches.
Interesting.
Funk is on decline, but he's the only one on time decline. Which, understandable,
What a
it
shock.
is Terry Funk in 04. 73.
Damn, Mick Foley just pulling out the ratings. All right.
Nice.
Yeah, nice.
63.
And then, yeah, 63 for just a kind of nothing thing. That's fine.
73. They have great chem.
Cool.
Also, that was
There you go.
with Kane being being really off his game. So these guys
Off game and a screwy finish as well.
and heel, which does take away.
Yeah, no,
doing
that
face or heel does take away from performance. So like, yeah, if one of these went face and
But
Kane's
like that
not.
is crazy though.
It's like if one of these go babyface and Kane isn't off his game, they're probably pulling close to 80s.
There you go. Keep that in mind, folks.
That is rating capped.
Cool.
That is rating capped.
All right. Kane hurt 60 makes sense.
65. But
Okay, 65.
it did its job.
Yeah, we'll take those. Rating cap, okay.
Yep. Another rating cap, I believe. Yep. 77.
All right.
Albert and Sixpack showed excellent chem teaming together. All right, I'll have to actually add them as a proper team then. That was with Albert being really off his game as well.
Damn right, X Factor.
Very good, no notes.
Crown
Adequate but
jewel has
marketable.
arrived. Let's go.
And an 81 for the main.
Oh. I guess, yeah, having those main eventers will help out. So, there we go.
Sean with Midas Touch, of course. Nobody on decline. Like fucking beautifully. That is a 79 overall.
I'll take that, Green number good.
Mm-hmm. Gained popularity pretty much everywhere. Not enough to trigger boosts everywhere, but still pretty damn good. All right. We're going to wait until it rolls over to the next morning in case there's any drug testing that has happened. And we'll find out in a few moments. Now it looks to me like no incidents there. There are opinions, though.
There's some opinions. Okay. don't show that to Sully.
Sky, who was not booked.
What?
He was a road agent, so this is Orton just being a bitch. Oh my!
Hey! This Matt Striker kid might have something.
Well, we'll have to see about that, because that is the end of your turn on the Creative Carousel, AK. Do you have anything left to say before we boot you off for the next person?
Well, first of all, thank you for bearing with me. Being put on a spot like this is fun, and I hope that I provide some fun things, and I'm excited to see what other people create when this all gets uploaded. And yeah, LA Park supremacy. He deserves a lot more.
All right, well, in that case, I thank you all for watching. Hopefully you enjoyed. And, of course, if you do end up liking this, feel free to like, comment, subscribe, all that good stuff. And until the next time, with the next person that hops on, this is MrLeedles, signing off.